EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium. Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Oh, good move. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 30.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Mayfield call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
58, come on. 58, come on. Hurry. It's just me and you.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown. by DJ Moore. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
It's the score, Panthers 7, Vikings nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 27, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Cousins. It's caught. Jones. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Cook following the penalty. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Cook again, the ball carrier.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Complete to Dalvin Cook.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Tackle made by K'Wan Short.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st and
a really nice gain of 25 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Vikings nothing.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bailey got the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Moore now on the return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They'll run on first down with Akers. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
4-yard gain.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
He's brought down.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins, the left side completion to Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
First down. Here's Cousins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run on first down. Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Panthers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 where probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A first down throw for Mayfield. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Mayfield buying time to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up
from the 36, Cousins.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
One. Check, 47. I got you.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, look to fight another down, right?
Lets it fly for Thielen. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep for the Panthers, DJ Moore. 51 yards on the punt there. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
So they wound up passing on a long field goal try, but that works out for them really well. That one's down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's risky because your punter, if he puts it in the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Cousins now from the 50. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Complete to number 16.
A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
He was brought down by...
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Cousins. His pass caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Oh, this is blocked. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
No, not today.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more blocks.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
They can get 2 points.
they can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. That's why they're able to get to him on it.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Mayfield now. Forced out to his left. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Akers. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
A gain of 5.
To throw, Mayfield.
At the 22-yard line.
Incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here. They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield steps away to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Mayfield on the keeper. Incomplete on the throw.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off with great anticipation. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The tackle there by George Odom. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
You know, the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
5-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down.
40-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. Becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 48, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Vikings.
Cousins on 1st down. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
Gun. Motion. Gun. Hey, Fever. Hey, Cam.
From the red zone now, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And 3.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Number 18.
Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
59 mark. Check, 59.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield being chased out left. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina! Curtis Samuel, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
You've got to understand situational football, because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Vikings 33, Panthers 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He was 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
47 to Mike, boy. 47. Check, 47.
On play action, Cousins. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Cousins to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as as his guys will get the football back. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Third down.
Third and short yardage. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A first throw for the backup Jackson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it's going to be second down.
Brings up second.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Today's final score, Vikings 30.
This is a pretty good drive they're putting together. And I know if I'm on the other sideline, that offense, kind of helpless, isn't it? Because they may not touch the football at all, because if they go down and score a touchdown, this thing's over.
Absolutely. That would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley.